That's all I do. 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 That's all I do.
Alright, so what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're back home in the whip, and as you can see by the title of this video, I'm getting ready to sell my car. Alright, and I will explain more. Right now, it was more of just I made a kind of wild financial decision a couple years ago, so we're gonna try to lower how much I pay, so I can free up money for other things that I want to do, man. But moral of the story, and I'll get more into it later, is you don't have to do things to impress others. You know what I'm saying? That's the main lesson of the story. Do things for you, not for others. I wilded out, and when I was 19, I got a almost brand new BMW, and it really isn't practical. So, and I love the car, man. I love the car. I love what I got to do with it, but we're gonna see if we can trade it in, get something nice and calm, and save money. You know what I'm saying? Have money to put towards things that matter, and assets instead of liabilities. All right. So I'm gonna bring y'all with me, and let's see if we can get something. All right. And check out CarMax, some other small dealerships, and just see what happens. Hoping for a good deal, but I'll explain more about the whole process, why I'm trading it in, and what I'm hoping to get out of it in a little bit. All right, but peace. I'll catch y'all when we get there. All right, guys, we've been out for maybe a little over an hour. Hit up CarMax. They gave me 13. All right, because I have a check engine light on. That's the thing with these foreign cars. Notorious, especially the Beamers. I hope to have another one day, but right now, just ain't worth it, man. So they gave me 13 for it. I owe 17, about 17, right? So that's 4K rolled into a new car payment. That's just a little too much, especially for CarMax. They didn't really have anything I wanted, right? So that's one thing. If you guys end up buying a car that costs and you owe more than what it's worth, that negative equity is what it's called, is gonna roll over to whatever new car that you have. I've only had the car for about 2 years. I've been paying consistently, but I wasn't overpaying, you know what I'm saying? So I still owe a fair amount, 17, so that's 4K. I'm gonna hit another shop, a Ford dealership around here, and see if they can give me a better offer. I ain't gonna lie, that first one kind of blew me a little bit. I was like, dang, man. But we ain't gonna give up. We're gonna try again. Might be the last one for the day. I'm feeling a little tired since I've been up. Caught a flight at 5 o'clock. So we're gonna hit another one, see how it goes. Hopefully we can get a better offer and a better car at the same time. All right. I'm gonna catch up with you guys. One love. All right, what's up, guys? It's a couple days later, day 2 of the car hunt. The first 2 didn't go well. The second one, actually, what got me was the interest rate was going to be really high. Plus, the car just had high mileage, you know. So those two going together wasn't the best situation, but. And that's another thing, man. While y'all are young, especially for my service members, keep your credit score up there, man, and continue to build it. You know, get yourself your first credit card, and you know, do the small things. Learn about what impacts your score, because later on, things like your interest rate when you're trying to buy a car, one day when you try to buy an apartment, things like that, it's gonna come into play. You know, credit is really the way you can leverage money in this country. So I highly suggest for you guys to please take advantage of that while you can. Make the right decisions. Don't do everything I did. All right. But yep, we're going to check out another car. Hopefully this all goes well. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. So we're going to take a little drive, see what happens, and then I'll explain more of the story of why I'm in the situation I'm in. You know, once I'm relaxed and I can get this off my mind, you know? All right, but hope y'all are having a great day, man. And I'm gonna catch up with y'all soon. Peace. And look at the trees, man. There's one thing I missed about Virginia. The trees changing colors. You can see them in my window a little bit. But yeah, peace, y'all. All right, what's up, guys? It's a couple days later. All right, so while I'm driving, I just want to explain a little bit of why we're in this situation, and why we're still in this nice Beamer, and what I'm trying to accomplish with it. Okay, so a little after I dropped out of school, that was 2019. I dropped out, or really it was 2020. Yeah, I think it was right after 2020. I went into business for a little while. I was doing all right. You know, fortunately, I got ahead of myself. All right, started making some ill financial, you know, not the smartest financial decisions. When I got a really nice apartment I didn't really need, and of course this car. Okay, and for a minute I was in a stuck spot. I couldn't pay because business, you know, COVID complications and all that went bad. So there was a little while that I was even struggling with the payments on this thing, but eventually I started working. I got into sales, like y'all saw in my last, or one of my feeling motivated video. If you haven't checked that out already, where I talk about my perseverance through my sales. I took that job, started making pretty good money, and or even before that, I just needed a job, man, because the business wasn't going well, and I left it. So I was overnight at Lowe's again, unloading trucks. I was driving forklifts and stuff like that, and just restocking all night. This was like 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. So that was kind of a rough thing, but after that I got into the sales, making pretty good money, so my payments were good, such. But like I said, man, the car and the maintenance was just taking most of my money out of my pocket, you know? And like I said, I could afford it, I could afford the insurance, but it really wasn't working for me. Like, just wasn't too smart to have all my money go towards something that really isn't doing much for me, you know? And at the time I got it because I guess it was a time that I didn't feel like I had made it. I wanted to make it. I wanted to rush that process of being successful. And you can't do that, man. You can't skip steps. You know what I'm saying? You can't skip steps. So what I did was I went and rushed and bought it. I really shouldn't have even been able to get it, but I got the car. Now, I'm making the payments, but it's just not useful, you know? And I love the car, man. I've had great times with it. It's a fabulous car, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fly as hell. But it's just not adding value, you know? So what I'm trying to do is sell the car, trade it in, and get another used car that's a lot cheaper, right? Now, like I was saying earlier, I bought the car for about 20. about 22 after interest. And now I'm selling the car. The car is depreciating value. So what I'm selling it for is going to be less than what I bought it. And since it was a loan, that's another thing, man. Be careful of your high interest loans. Now it's going to be negative equity, as in I'm going to owe money after I sell it, and that's going to roll over to my new car, which is part of the reason why I want an older used, not older, but just a cheaper used car. All right, so that I can roll it over and still have an average amount of payments and be able to put that money towards other things. All right, that's really my goal here, is be able to free up money to, be able to pay off all of my college debts easily, be able to invest money in other things, just be able to learn and be able to save more, man. That's really what my goal is here, and just to learn from this experience, man. I'm not mad that I went through what I went through. I went through it for a reason, you understand? So that's what it is, man. Everything's a learning experience. I'm gonna take it in stride, and like I said, I enjoyed it. Let's see if we can get onto this next chapter with a newer car, learning from those experiences. All right. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna catch up with y'all probably maybe around when the deal is made or after the deal is made. Praying everything goes smoothly. All right. Peace. Catch y'all soon. All right, guys. So we are successful in the car chase. I'm gonna give y'all a little quick. All right, here, y'all can take one more look. We got ourselves a Honda Civic. Humble car, man, but it's nice. It's a good year, good mileage. It's got the blacked out stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just to give y'all a little bit of the car, ignore my plates, all blacked out. It's a 2015 Civic, 4-cylinder. Does have an intake somebody else put on beforehand. Got aftermarket lights, blacked out emblem, headlights, wheels black. Got some little fins at the top. Whoever's on here also put a spoiler, aftermarket tail lights. You know, those are templates, so they'll be gone in a sec. Checking out the inside, real clean interior. Here, like I said, it's got an intake in a different muffler, so if we start this thing up, y'all hear it a bit. I'll pop the hood for y'all too. I almost got a manual when I was test driving, but it was a Mazda. I don't know how I feel about Mazda. Yeah, man. Big cold air intake on that thing. Said it's a 4-cylinder. Relax. Not a whole lot of power, but yeah, we're successful here. I'm gonna hop inside. We can talk a little more. Let's see. Ooh, it's a different car, so we got a different way on the camera. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. You know what? I'm gonna just hold it. All right, so we were successful with the car thing. Got ourselves a vehicle that is a little cheaper monthly. A little bit, not a lot less cheaper overall. Like I said, rolling in negative equity into this one. And then at the same time, a lot less maintenance costs. But I just really wanted to share, again, the goal of why are we doing this, why I did this, and the lesson that I got from it, right? So like I said, I want to save money so I can put it towards things that matter. But at the same time, it's really about, or what I got from this was really, man, don't do anything to impress others. You know what I'm saying? Never be comparing yourself or trying to compete with others, You never know where somebody else is from, what they have that you may not, what they're doing that you may not, that is, enabling them to do the things that they do, right? Like myself, I could see somebody like, man, I work hard. I deserve this. I work just as hard. I deserve this. I should be doing this, right? And you start to getting that competitive thing. He got it. Why I ain't got it? Why I can't have what he has, what she has, what they have, right? But the truth of the matter is, you don't know everything they got going on. They might be just working harder than you, been working longer than you, and you don't know it. They might have daddy money, you don't know it, right? You never know somebody's complete situation, so you can never compete. They don't have whoever you're comparing yourself to does not have the same goals, does not have the same motivations that you have in life. All right? Comparison is the killer of all joy, man. Never compare yourself, right? The only person you should compete with is yourself to get better than the way that you were yesterday in terms of your goals and your habits and your thoughts, all right? So that's pretty much what it is, man. Don't compete with others. Be on your path, right? All right? When you take lessons, sometimes you got to go backwards to go forwards. I don't know if it's backwards, but it's a slow process, right? Of course, the goal is to be, financially free, to be not just surviving, but to be thriving, But this is a small step in that, all right? So this is just the start of a journey, or even just the middle of a journey of finding out really how to take advantage and learn everything about personal finance and all that stuff in the military. Maybe in another video I can break down the pay and what you can do with that pay, but this is just another step in the process, man. Take care of your money. Make smart decisions. Don't do things to impress others. Don't spend money you don't have. All right. That's all the lessons that I got in this video, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. We got some more coming soon, man. As always, have a blessed week. Peace.